Hello, my balcony dreamers. Welcome back to Golden Garden Moments, where we find magic in the smallest outdoor spaces. I see you there, standing on your concrete slab at dawn, coffee steaming in your hands, staring at that bare railing where city noise drowns out birdsong. I know that ache, the one that tightens your throat when you scroll through Pinterest perfect balconies, while yours feels like a storage closet with a view. That whisper of doubt. Could my tiny space ever feel like a sanctuary? I've been there. Years ago, my own balcony held 2 dead ferns and a folding chair covered in pigeon droppings, until I hung a single repurposed teacup from a curtain rod and whispered, "This is where we begin." Today, we're not just placing plants, we're planting possibility. Over the next 8 minutes, I'll show you 4 genius plant displays that transform cramped balconies into living retreats. No construction skills required. These aren't expensive hacks. They're soulful acts of love made from thrifted treasures and forgotten corners. I've tested every one on my 4th-floor Chicago balcony through blizzards, droughts, and years when my spirit felt as barren as concrete. So unplug from the noise. Pour yourself mint tea. Place your palm flat on your railing and breathe. Let's reclaim your sanctuary together. Before we begin, if this is your first time here at Golden Garden Moments, hit subscribe and tap that bell icon. Why? Because every week I share balcony transformations that prove you don't need a backyard to grow paradise. Subscribers get my free small space planting calendar tailored to your climate. Thank you for being here. Now let's bring your balcony to life. Display number 1, the Curtain Rod Vine Waterfall. Look at that bare wall above your railing. Now imagine it draped in living lace. The Curtain Rod Vine Waterfall, your vertical oasis. Its secret? Upward energy. While ground gardens compete for light, this display uses height you're already ignoring. I mounted a $1.25 thrifted curtain rod on my Chicago balcony wall. Then I hung 12 mismatched teacups drilled with drainage holes from S-hooks. Planted with trailing ivy, sweet potato vine, and strawberry runners, it became a waterfall of green that silenced street noise and drew hummingbirds to my 5th-floor window. That's not decor, it's urban alchemy. Why it transforms small spaces? Space multiplier. Uses vertical air instead of precious floor area. Sound barrier. Dense foliage absorbs 40% of city noise, University of Salford study. Cooling effect. Plants lower surface temps by 15 degrees Fahrenheit on hot days, critical for concrete balconies. Cost truth. Total materials, $7.85. Curtain rod, $1.25. 12 teacups, 25 cents each. S-hooks, $3. Golden Garden Moment setup ritual. Gather. Curtain rod, $1.25 at thrift store. S-hooks, $1 for 6-pack. Teacups or mugs, thrifted. Drill with ceramic bit. Build. Mount rod 6 inches below ceiling. Drill 3 drainage holes in each cup bottom. Hang cups 8 inches apart. Planting pairing. Trailing plants only. Ivy for shade, sweet potato vine for sun, and strawberry runners for edible beauty. Water wisdom. Lined cups with coffee filters before soil. They prevent drainage clogs while retaining moisture. Sacred moment. During the 2020 lockdowns, my curtain rod garden became my therapy. One April morning, a ruby-throated hummingbird hovered at eye level, sipping nectar from my strawberry blooms. I wept into my coffee, proof that wildness finds us even here. For renters, use removable adhesive hooks, holds 5 pounds each, no drilling. For shady balconies, swap ivy for golden pothos. It thrives in low light. Warning, never overwater. Trailing plants dry faster than potted ones. Check soil daily in summer. This display teaches your deepest peace isn't found in more space. It's in the layers you add to what already exists. Display number 2, the Railing Basket Waterfall. See that narrow railing taking up 70% of your balcony? Now imagine it cascading with emerald waterfalls. The Railing Basket Waterfall, where every inch becomes abundance. Its secret: double-duty design. While standard planters sit on railings, wasting space, this display becomes the railing.
I repurposed plastic gutter sections from a hardware store clearance bin, mounted them along my railing with zip ties, planted with ferns on the shady side, trailing succulents on the sunny side. Within weeks, it formed a living privacy screen that turned neighbors' AC units into garden art. That's not gardening, it's spatial revolution. Why it outperforms standard pots? Space liberation frees up 100% of floor area for seeding. Microclimate magic. Plants create humidity pockets that help neighboring plants thrive. Pest barrier. Elevated roots avoid soil pests like slugs and earwigs. Cost truth. Total materials equals $5.20. Gutter sections 50 cents per foot. Zip ties $1. Liner scraps free from fabric store bins. Golden Garden Moments flow ritual. Gather plastic gutter sections 8-inch width, landscape fabric scraps free from garden center bins, zip ties $1. Scissors. Build. Cut gutter to railing length, line with fabric, fill with 50% potting soil plus 50% perlite. Secure to railing with zip ties every 12 inches. Planting pairing. North-facing railings, maidenhair ferns and variegated ivy. South, string of pearls and trailing rosemary. Water wisdom. Install a $1 drip line from a hanging reservoir. See display number 4. No more lugging watering cans upstairs. Heartfelt story. After my divorce, my balcony felt like an empty stage. I built this railing garden on a Tuesday night during a rainstorm. By dawn, the first fern frond brushed my cheek like a blessing. My therapist later said, "You didn't just plant greenery, you planted boundaries." For renters, use removable silicone caulk to secure gutters. Peels off without residue. No gutters? Repurpose plastic bottle bottoms, 10 cents each at thrift store. Warning, never let reservoirs dry completely. Drip systems clog when empty. Clean monthly with vinegar. This display is covenant. True abundance isn't about expanding outward, it's about deepening what you already hold. If these ideas are sparking your imagination, I'd be honored if you'd subscribe to Golden Garden Moments. Why? Because next week I'm revealing the $3 balcony fountain that attracts butterflies, even in apartments. Subscribers get the exact supply list and my printable Balcony Oasis blueprint with measurements for every display shown today. This isn't just gardening, it's reclaiming your right to wild, joyful spaces no matter where you live. Tap subscribe and the bell icon so you don't miss it. Thank you for growing with me. Now, let's continue.
Display number 3, the stacked cup tower. Feel that frustration when your balcony can't fit another pot? Now imagine stacking life upward like a green wedding cake. The stacked cup tower, where forgotten containers become vertical forests. Its secret? Modular growth. While store-bought tower planters cost $40 and break in wind, this display uses nesting thrifted cups that expand as roots grow. I drilled holes in 12 graduated mixing bowls, 25 cents each at Goodwill. Stacked them with river rocks for drainage. Planted lettuce in the top, herbs in the middle, strawberries at the base. After last year's heat wave fried my neighbor's garden, my tower yielded 3 pounds of salad greens from 2 square feet. That's not luck, it's container intelligence. Why it beats store-bought towers? Cost truth. Total materials equals $3, bowls 25 cents each, rocks free from park. Wind warrior. Staggered cups break gusts instead of catching them like sails. Harvest efficiency. Plants grow at waist level, no back-breaking bending. Water wisdom. Overflow from upper cups waters lower ones, 50% less watering needed. Golden Garden Moments stack ritual. Gather 5 to 7 graduated bowls or cups, thrifted, drill with 1/4 inch bit, river rocks, potting soil. Build 5 drainage holes in each cup bottom. Stack them from largest to smallest. Place rocks in bottom cup for weight. Plant pairing. Top, sunny, lettuce or spinach. Middle, partial shade, basil, parsley. Base, mint or lemon balm. Water rhythm. Soak top cup only. Water trickles down naturally. Add 1 teaspoon liquid kelp to water monthly for flavor boost. Transformation moment. During the 2021 Texas freeze, my power died for 5 days.
While neighbors rationed canned goods, I harvested lettuce from my stacked tower on the balcony. My daughter said, "The green is still feeding us." For renters, use removable adhesive putty to secure bottom cup to railing, no drilling. For tiny balconies, mini towers with 3 whiskey cups, $1 each at Dollar Tree. Warning: never use metal cups. They cook roots in summer sun. If leaves yellow, add 1 teaspoon Epsom salt to watering can. Magnesium deficiency is common in stacked systems. This tower's wisdom: your deepest stability isn't in the foundation. It's in the layers you build with what you already have.
Display number 4, the hanging reservoir garden. Hear that constant drip from your overwatered pots? Now imagine it transformed into a self-watering symphony, the hanging reservoir garden, where physics does the work. Its secret? Capillary action. While you're at work or sleeping, cotton wicks pull water from hanging bottles to roots, creating a closed ecosystem. I repurposed 6 plastic soda bottles, free from neighbors, hung them from a $2 curtain rod above my seating area, planted with herbs in thrifted mugs below. During a 2-week vacation last summer, I returned to lush greenery while neighbors' plants died of thirst. That's not engineering, it's water's quiet faithfulness. Why it revolutionizes balcony care? Water wisdom uses 60% less water than manual watering. A NASA study on closed systems. Space magic. Reservoirs hang overhead, freeing floor space completely. Vacation proof. Works 14+ days without attention. Cost truth. Total materials equals $2.50. Bottles free. Curtain rod $125. Cotton yarn $125. Golden Garden Moments flow ritual. Gather. Clean 20-ounce soda bottles, free. Cotton yarn $125. Curtain rod $125. Scissors and drill. Build. Cut bottles bottoms off. Poke hole in cap. Thread 12-inch yarn through knot inside cap. Filled bottle with water. Hang from rod. Bury yarn end 2 inches deep in pot soil below. Plant pairing. Thirsty plants only. Basil, mint, and ferns. Avoid succulents. Calibrate. For hot climates, 2 wicks per pot. For humid zones, 1 thin wick. Add 1 drop liquid seaweed to reservoir water. Feeds roots with every drip. Sacred memory. After my father's passing, I built this system for his favorite rosemary plant. For 2 weeks, I couldn't face balcony care. Returning, I found new growth where old leaves had dropped. The bottle was half empty, yarn dark with moisture. I held it like a sacred vessel. For renters, use removable hooks for curtain rod. No ceiling access? Mount rod to a freestanding plant stand. Warning: never use synthetic yarn, it repels water. Algae grows in clear bottles. Wrap in burlap scraps from the thrift store. This system teaches true care isn't constant attention. It's setting up channels so love flows even when you can't be there.
Conclusion: your balcony sanctuary. We've woven 4 living miracles today: the Curtain Rod Vine Waterfall, the Railing Basket Waterfall, the Stacked Cup Tower, and the Hanging Reservoir Garden. But this isn't just about displays. It's a homecoming to place. I know the voice whispering, but my railing is rusted. My space is tiny. My hands are clumsy. I've been there. Years ago, my balcony held 1 dead fern in a cracked pot. I hung a single teacup from a bent nail, watered it once, forgot it. 2 weeks later, I found ivy spilling over the rim like green tears, a tiny forest in a forgotten cup. That's when I understood. Sanctuary isn't about perfect spaces. It's about seeing potential in what others discard. Your sacred action plan starts tonight, not with grand gestures, but with radical smallness. Choose 1 forgotten container, that thrifted mug, that cracked bowl, that empty space on your railing. Press 3 seeds into moist soil. Water until it runs from drainage holes. Make a promise to the earth. I will not apologize for small spaces. I will grow anyway. I know the doubt hissing, what if I kill it again? Let me answer with truth. Last winter, I hung a strawberry runner in a snowbank on my balcony. Thermometers read -15 degrees Fahrenheit. I forgot it entirely.
In April, green shoots push through melting ice, tiny flags of life. That's not gardening, that's faith made visible. If this video planted a seed of hope in your heart, subscribe to Golden Garden Moments and tap the bell icon. Why? Because next week I'm sharing the $3 balcony fountain that attracts butterflies, a complete tutorial with supply links in the description. Subscribers get my free small space planting calendar with zone-specific tips. This isn't just a channel, it's a community of balcony rebels who believe concrete jungles can bloom. Thank you for being here. Before you go, do this holy thing. Place your palm flat on your railing. Feel its cool weight. Breathe onto the metal. Whisper, "I remember you." That warmth from your palm, that's the first root reaching for your courage. You are not alone. As I speak, elders in Oslo hang teacups from fire escapes. Students in Tokyo stack yogurt cups on matchbox balconies. Single mothers in Detroit weave gutter gardens on welfare budget railings. We are the quiet keepers of resilient joy. Our weapons are thrifted cups. Our battle cry is, "Grow anyway." Thank you for your courage, your hands in the soil, your refusal to let concrete have the final word. However small your space, your golden sanctuary awaits. Until next time, keep planting, keep trusting, keep your windows open for light. I'm honored to grow alongside you. Good night, and blessed be.